Hey guys, so I started with Prime on the 14th of January 2018, so it's been a week ago I started my classes. I am currently still in the PSD phase, but I have not been, I don't have a trainer yet. Like 60 of us are still waiting on trainers, so this has been fun. For those new people that are coming in, my biggest piece of advice to you is be ready to take your test for your CDL permit. Like, know all that stuff before you get here. Your tanker, your general knowledge, your combination vehicles, and your air brakes. Know all that stuff before you get here. Download the DMV Genie app and the CDL Prep app and go on there and take the practice tests over and over again until you learn everything. If you want to go read the CDL Prep book, then that's on you. It kept putting me to sleep, so I just kept taking the test over and over and over again until I got comfortable with it. You may see a couple questions on the actual exam that aren't on those, but all I did was study those practice tests over and over again until I kept passing. And I came here and I passed all of my CDL exams on the first try. The second piece of advice: when you get here on Monday, you'll sit in the class and they'll tell you, a bunch of things that you're going to be having to do during your first week. And CBTs are going to be one of the big things they tell you. Computer-based training. If you've ever worked at Walmart or someplace like that, before they sat you at a cash register or anything, they had you do computer-based training. Anytime you've done an ethics training or sexual harassment training at any of your jobs, they've had you do it's very similar, same thing. You have 37 of them to do. So they have plenty of computers for you to use to do them, but you do have, a bunch of other stuff going on. You're new here, you want to talk to friends, family, whatever. Get used to being in your room. So my advice is bring your tablets, bring your laptops. Just be careful with them. If you actually do get a trainer and get on the road, you don't want to, have a bunch of stuff that you're just taking up space. But I did all my CBTs on my tablet and on my Galaxy Note 9. Between the two, I got all 37 of them done in one night. My roommate did the same thing with his iPad, and we both passed the CDL exam. So after that, we still had classes to attend, but the heavy things, they were pretty much finished. After that, it was pretty much just a waiting game. The first day you did all your physicals and file review and drug testing. Now that's one thing. My roommate that I had, he's still waiting on his drug test to come back. He passed everything same time I did. I just happened to luck out. They got my results back. He's still waiting on his. He hasn't even been cleared yet. So just be prepared once you get everything done that you're going to wait. However, you can use that time to wait. Use that time of waiting to get ready for your actual CDL license test. And the biggest part, in my opinion, is the pre-trip inspections. So watch, I think his name is Prime Trucker Daniel or Prime Driver Daniel, one of the two. I'll put a link in the description. But he's got a lot of pre-trip inspection videos that have helped me out a lot. But those are the big ones. You're going to be on a simulator at one point, but the simulator, while it's kind of good to get you aware of your surroundings, it doesn't feel anything like driving an actual truck. I've driven a truck around the parking lot a couple times since I've been here, like not just a regular parking lot, but like a test parking lot. and didn't even have a trailer attached, but it is a completely different feel than the simulator. Do not worry too much about that. Make sure you do what you're told and all that, but spend most of your time studying. And my last piece of advice, while you're here, do not drink. I'm sorry, not my last piece of advice, my second to last piece. Do not drink. Don't go out and try to be smart and get beer and try to bring it back to your room. Don't go out and think, oh, no one's watching, and drink at the bar. They do have people watching. They have tons of cameras here at every one of their hotels. I started off at the Campus Inn. Now I'm in the Oasis, which is right next door because a water main burst. So a lot of our classes actually ended up getting canceled or rescheduled, really. But people are watching. So you can lay off. If you have that big of a problem that you need a drink, then you probably shouldn't be here anyway. Now, my actual last pieces of advice. Do not be late at all. It is not that hard to be on time. Don't just be on time, be early. Be 15 minutes early for every single class that you have. Your first week, pretty much every class, your first class of the day is I want to say 7 o'clock every day for the first week. Be there at 6:45. We had a water main burst. People, I showed up at 6:45. They said, oh, go to this room. People showed up at 7. No one was there to tell them where to go. They ended up missing a class. Some of them got sent home. We've had some people straight up just didn't come to class at all. We've had some people, show up late repeatedly. They are watching for that. All right? Do not be late. Easiest part of being here is to not be late. Other than that, that's it for now. I'm still waiting on a trainer, and once that happens, I'll get you guys updated. Thanks for watching.